So yes, this is Jack,
John.
Alan.
Ken.
Not a lot of originality in that name, right? Don't clap for the name. You haven't heard us yet, so.
So much pressure when people clap first, right?
I will say that as a technical aside, we're going to pull back the curtain just a little bit. We've not had a totally 100% proper sound check, so we might make a mid-course correction. Not stop a song, but maybe make some adjustments between songs. So if something goes, if I see a lot of this, I'm assuming that we're too loud and that it's not like we suck or anything. So
If we see a lot of people walking out, we'll take a cue from that too, I guess.
I have no more business at hand, so I'll turn it over to a more proper host. Well then, I guess I'll keep on talking. All right, hey kids, what's our first? So we'll talk about the formation of JAK throughout the show with some brief interludes that really has no bearing on your evening, but it entertains us nonetheless. So what's our first song, boys?
Well, the first song I wrote for the Three Rivers Folk Festival, but my wife and I decided to go to Ireland instead. So sorry we missed out this past year, but we'll definitely be there this fall. And so I'll have to write a new song.
I water under trees.
You might want to give that mic stand a wee bit of a twist there at the elbow. It's
This one?
yeah.
How's that?
I feel better about that.
Check.
If you'd be here on time, we would have gotten that mic sorted out.
I wasn't given a show-up time.
Oh!
John's the manager.
We're going to discuss this at practice.
Charlie, good time Sam, they put together a good time band, and everybody said, hey, these guys are great.
These guys are great.
So they played shows here, played gigs there, they never made it big, but they really didn't care. These guys just wanted to have a good time. They felt like kings when they played the queen. They played for the old folks and they played for the team. And everybody had so much fun. The good time band is number one. Now Billy and Mac, they joined the band and they hired some roadies to give them a hand. Charlie and Sam, the boys, they hit the highway. Well, they played Toledo and Erie, PA, and some place called Pasco along the way. But everywhere they played, they felt like flying. They felt like kings when they played the queen. They played for the old folks and they played for a team. And everybody had so much fun. The time band number one. played for free. They played for the old folks, they played for me. And everybody had so much fun. Good time, man, number one.
Thank you very much.
Here's a little boom chicka song called Deuce and a Quarter. And
Hey, John, let me stop you right there.
say what?
Say what? Technical feedback. How's everything sound?
Sounds great.
Are you, I don't know what's this mean?
Bass is a little high, I think. Well, maybe
The person or the volume? I mean, he was taking off his clothes earlier.
I self-adjusted here.
Did you turn the bass down though?
I did.
Okay.
Thank you, Alan.
We're here all night, kids.
Hey, so Deuce and a Quarter, it's a cute little song. I saw it.
I think I'm good, thanks.
It's written by Keith Richards is featured in it. And it's a tip of the hat to the old Buick Electra, Deuce and a Quarter, the 224 moniker on the side of my grandmother's Buick Electra, and that was hell on wheels. The traffic parted when my grandmother drove. So anyway, I'll just start it out here and the boys will jump in. Buy a bottle, get to feeling good. World's looking like you think it should. Happy hour, honey, everyone your friend. Closing time, shut her down again. Up in the morning and you're facing town. Walking the same street up and down. Firebird in your wore out shoes. Every day you got something to prove. Curb feelers and fender skirts. Rub the combs till your elbow hurts. Pinstripes and cherry packs. Grass stains on your second-hand slacks. But keep on betting, think you're gonna win. You can dress it up and try to pretend. Boys, a car's a car and that's a fact. A deuce and a quarter ain't a Cadillac. Uncle Johnny, hypochondriac, thinks his headache is a heart attack. Honey, bring it down a couple more pills. Call the lawyer up and change the will. Ham sandwich and a glass of tea. Lunch is cheap, but it's never free around here. But these are cutting heads and scratching backs. These stains on your second-hand slacks. But keep on betting, think you're gonna win. You can dress it up and try to pretend. But a car's a car and that's a fact. A deuce and a quarter ain't a Cadillac. I got a date, gotta dress with care. Figure out something with my hair.
Your hair looks great, John.
On a card and went on through Thanksgiving. Wax it up till it looks brand new.
He's talking about his hair.
Ham sandwich and a glass of tea. You think they buy me lunch is cheap, but it's never free around here. Curtains and scratching backs. Grease stains on my second-hand slacks. But I keep on betting, think I'm gonna win. I dress it up and try to pretend. But a car's a car and that's a fact. A deuce and a quarter ain't a Cadillac. One more time. A car's a car and that's a fact. A deuce and a quarter ain't a Cadillac. Thank you.
Your hair really does look good.
Thanks.
And it's got a nice shine.
Yeah, it's got a nice shine. Here's Here's one with Kenny. Tell us a little bit about Ellis Paul. How'd you come across Ellis Paul?
So this is a kind of a neo-folk artist named Ellis Paul. He's out of the New England states. And I stumbled across him, and I've seen him in concert a few times. He signed one of my guitars. Great guy. If you ever get a chance to see him, his name's Ellis Paul. And this one is called Alice's Champagne Palace. You take a rickety plane from Seattle up into Anchorage. You step out on the concrete, gazing at the midnight sun. Hop in my pickup and we'll drive. Bring your troubles down Highway 9. I got a pulled-out couch and a job lined up at the cannery. Get your ride to home or Alaska, brother. Drinks will be on me. We'll raise a glass at the chalice. Welcome to Alice's Champagne Palace. Finest bar in the world. Home of Alaska. Alaska, you're from New York, LA, Dallas. You got a home at the Champagne Palace. Alice, before you're home, go ahead and ask her if you're running away to Alaska. Now the mountains they rise from ocean to sky over Alaska, and they'll steal your breath and your troubles in a blink of an eye. You'll hear a band with a steel guitar. There's a window seat right at the bar. The whales are preaching, Alice is preaching like a rolling stone. Jar across the bar and say, Mr. Welcome home. Raise a glass to the chalice. Welcome to Alice's Champagne Palace. Finest bar on the strip, home of Alaska. Alaska, you're from Moxie or Alice. You got a home at that Champagne Palace. Alice, before you're home, go ahead and ask her if you're running away to Alaska. You'll never find a prettier place than Homer, Alaska. You'll never meet a kinder face than the one behind the bar. Homer's a town filled with misfit toys. Renegade women, runaway boys. It seems like everybody's got a story here. Homer Town. I guess sometimes you gotta go to the end of the earth just to turn yourself around. Raise a glass with the chalice. Welcome to Alice's Champagne. Finest bar on the strip, Homer, Alaska. You're from Pasco or Alice. Hey, you got a home at the Champagne Palace. Alice, so where you go one? Go ahead and ask her if you're running away. Brother, you just might stay if you're running away to Alaska. Alaska. Right there on the street, home.
Well, John, do we have any insights into the band? Any personal matters we want to share, or anything that would spark a curious discussion?
Or a food fight?
Or a food fight?
We only have cookies to throw.
Oh, that's true. That could hurt somebody. Well, this is the part in the program we've kind of split up the trio, and I'm going to do two songs. I'm going to do a clever medley that I've put together, And then we'll get back with a couple of our JAK songs, and then another one of us will do a little solo time. So I'm going to throw you with a little collection I put together. Not original, total covers.
Where are you going, John?
I'm going to get the electric.
All right, be good to tell us before you stand up and leave.
Oh, jeez.
Do you need to put your vest back on for this?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Thanks for the help.
While we're waiting for John, I'd like to give a shout out to our lovely wives who are in the audience. Kristen, Sarah, and Gretchen, they always they tolerate us with so much love and compassion. It's incredible. So, thank you.
You're off the hook for Valentine's
Right.
Day.
That's a free pass.
There are worse hobbies than being in a little rock band.
You could own a boat.
Good.
Good.
This is true. Okay. So I got to stand up for this because it's very disorienting to me to sit down and play, which is kind of odd. But anyway, my name's John Harder. I've been playing guitar for about 6 years, and it really helps me to be in a band to play. And so if anybody, if you tried that online guitar thing, everybody's, I've thrown $300 into some guy's lessons, and I just don't want to think like him. I want to learn it my way, and the best way for me is to be playing with other guys. And then I'm going to play this song by myself. So
Makes sense.
you might recognize the origins of these two songs. And I'll tell you, the first one is an old Rolling Stones song called Little Red Rooster, and the second one is less old, but it's by guys that have beards that are this long called ZZ Top, called Sharp Dressed Man. I think they go together because they tell a story. I got a red rooster, it's too lazy to crow for days. That little red rooster is too lazy to crow for days. The barnyard is messed up in every way. The dogs don't bark and the hounds don't howl. The dogs don't bark and them hounds don't howl. Look out, kinfolk, that little red rooster's on the prowl. Guess who this is? Clean shirt, new shoes. I don't even know where I'm going to. Silk suit, black tie. I don't need a reason why. They all come a-running just as fast as they can. Every chickie's crazy about a shot-dressed man. Let's see. Go watch You see my red rooster? Please send him home to me. You see him uptown? Please send him home to me. 'Cause the barnyard misses his company. The red rooster got them hens fighting amongst themselves. That little red rooster has got the hens fighting amongst themselves. Because he don't want them laying eggs for no one else. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Harder.
Well done.
Done.
You know, John's kind of the secretary of the band as well.
Where's that techie?
I'm the techie of the group, apparently.
So we, next song is another Ken McKiernan original called In the Night.
So I wrote the song like back in 1993, at least that's what it says. And we resurrected it out of an old notebook, and JAK has helped me bring life back to it, so it's fun. Close your eyes at night when you see me in the dark. Is there something in your dreams that I should know? When I see you in the day, there's a smile across your face, and your eyes say there's something you're scared to show. In the night, you can walk within your mind. In the night, all your fantasies come true. And if you could only wait to bring your dreams into the light, well, I know that I'd be with you in the night. You slip into your soft warm bed, and your tension slips away. There's a man within your mind who makes you scream. Deep breathing gets much deeper and your heart begins to pound. But your eyes say no nightmare, baby, this is a dream. In the night, you can walk within your mind. In the night, all your fantasies come true. And if you could only wake to bring those dreams into light, well, I know that I'd be with you in the night. And we know creeping, no restraining orders creeping. I love from you. Yeah, when you're sleeping, you won't mind my creeping around your bed to watch you breathe. Yeah, that's not creepy. In the night, you can walk within your mind. In the night, all of your fantasies come true. And if you could only wait to bring those dreams into the light, well, I know that I'd be with you in the night. So you slide begin to flutter. Did you know there's a man in your bed and it's trickling the sand? And if it eases you at all, well, here's a little secret. I'm right beside him, giving him my hand. In the night, you can walk within your mind. In the night, all your fantasies come true. And if you could only wait to bring those dreams into the light, well, I know that I'd be with you in the night. Oh, I know that I'd be with you in the night.
Thank you. Well, y'all saw me just kind of fake out there. I totally lost that song, and I decided to just stand by. Alan smiled at me knowingly, but I wanted to
No, it wasn't knowingly. I was bonding with you in that moment of pure bliss of music brotherhood. But
anyway,
silly Alan doesn't know that John's lost.
yeah.
I didn't even notice. It sounded great.
Yeah, right?
Well, I think that's important because I saw that on a guitar lesson YouTube of, if you can't do it, sit out. And I felt like sitting out. Now I'm going to redeem myself with another cover by, I guess, one of my favorite groups, Commander Cody and the Lost Planet Airmen. And it's a little song, kind of a bent Valentine's Day song. In fact, I don't know if love has anything to do with this. But we'll see. It's called Tina Louise. I'm going to do a little bass warm up here. New Mexico rain falls on my windshield. I'm riding the line with Jose Cuero. The radio says it's 5 in the morning. There's no better time for feeling this low. Well, she wrote her name there on my windshield just to remind me where she was from. Tina Louise, oh, Royal Seco, New Mexico,
1971.
Tina Louise, I only wanted to kiss you. I never expected it hard to believe in your town, but I still feel you kissing me, and I miss you.
Oh, I miss you.
Tina Louise, I feel like turning away. Well, Tina Louise, you're somewhere sleeping, your arms around another lonely man. You don't know that I'm back in Arroyo Seco, waiting for another one-night stand. Tina Louise, I only wanted to kiss you. I never expected it hard to believe in your town, but I still feel you touching me, and I miss you.
Oh, I miss you.
Tina Louise, I I feel like turning around. Tina Louise, I feel like turning around. Acapella. Tina Louise, I feel like turning around.
He always surprises me with the next song. I mean, he gives me a list, but I'm still surprised. So here's a little bit of an Irish tune. Like I said, my wife and I got back from Ireland in September, and it was wonderful. I'd recommend everybody goes.
In September, because it was sunny.
Well, I took a stroll down the old long walk to the AIC. And met a little girl who was stopped on the fine soft AIA. And I asked you, friend, what's the fella to do? With her hair is black and her eyes are blue. Well, I took her hand and I gave her a twirl. Round the salt hill from with the glowing girl. Well, we were halfway there when the rains came down. So she asked me up to her flat downtown, a fine soft AIA. And I asked you, what's the fella to do? When her hair is black and her eyes are blue. Well, I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to the Galway girl. When I was a 5 years old, over the AIA, with a broken heart trying to get home, all the flights of the AIA. And I'll ask you, friend, what's the fella to do? When her hair is black and her eyes are blue. I've been all over this world, yeah, I've been all over this world, and I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. One more time.
Could you do a solo song?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, well, it being Valentine's Day coming up and my lovely wife is here, I guess I'll do a little Beatles song for you. Who knows how long I've loved you? You know I love you still. Will I wait a lonely lifetime? If you want me to, I will. Now if I ever saw you, I didn't catch your name, but never really matters, 'cause I will always feel the same. Love you forever and forever. love you with all my heart. Love you whenever we're together. Love you when we're apart. And when at last I find you, your song is gonna fill the air. Sing it loud so I can hear you. Make it easy to be near you. For the things you do endear you to me. Oh, you know I will. I will. Now when at last I find you, and your song is gonna fill the air. Sing it loud so I can hear you. Make it easy to be near you. For the things you do endear you to me. Ah, you know I will. And I want to do one more for you. It's James Taylor. He's kind of a neo-folk guy from the 70s, which is like my era. Take to the highway, won't you lend me your name? Your way and my way seem to be one and the same. Mama don't understand it, she wants to know where I've been. I have to be some kind of natural born fool to wanna pass that way again. You know I can feel it. On a country road. Sail on home to Jesus, won't you, good girls and boys? I'm all in pieces, you can have your own choice. I just seen a heavenly band full of angels coming to set me free. I have to be some kind of natural born fool. I can tell you that it's bound to be, 'cause I can feel it. I guess my feet go where they want me to go. Walking on a country road. Walk on down, walk on down, walk on down, walk on down, walk on down the country road. JAK.
Well, stay on it, Ken. Next song is a John Waite tune called Missing You. I'm going to try not to drop out this time.
Every time I think of you, I always catch my breath. I'm still standing here and you're miles away. I'm wondering why you left. And there's a storm that's raging. through my frozen heart tonight. I hear your name in certain circles, and it always makes me smile. I spend my time just thinking about you, and it's almost driving me wild. And that's my heart that's breaking down this long distance line tonight. I ain't missing you at all. Since you've been gone away, I ain't missing you. No matter what my heart says. Well, there's a message in the wire, and I'm sending you the signal tonight. You don't know how desperate I've become, and it looks like I'm losing this fight. In your world, I have no meaning, and I'm trying hard to stand. And it's my heart that's breaking down this long distance line tonight. I ain't missing you at all. Since you've been gone away, I ain't missing you. No matter what my friends say, ain't missing you. I ain't missing you. I've been lying to myself, and it's my heart that's breaking down this long distance line tonight. I ain't missing you at all. Since you've been gone away, I ain't missing you. No matter what my friends say, ain't missing you. I ain't missing you. Oh no.
I want to hear Alan do a solo.
Oh, it's
Jim,
coming.
Jim, is that you? Who invited this man?
Damn it, Jim.
Hang on, I gotta tune up, boys.
We'll entertain you with wit and charm.
Wit and charm, two tastes that go great together.
So quite a few of these songs we haven't really played out before, especially this next one, just in rehearsal. So we hope you like it.
It was a good hit for Eddie Rabbit. And we've had a few of them lately. The foggy mornings aren't quite what this song extols, but the rainy nights are pretty nice. I used to be a dryland wheat farmer, and it was often nice to have a rainy night, especially in May.
Keep talking,
How you doing,
John.
Alan? How's it going for you, buddy?
Wait till I sing.
Is that your solo?
Jim?
Is that you again? Thanks for the encouragement. Another round of drinks.
Yeah, I remember my first beer.
Well, we enjoy doing open mics, and we're ready for real gigs, and we consider this a real gig. I get a dime every time I distribute one of our business cards, so I'm going to be standing at the door passing it out. Yeah, and it's not from you. It's we pay dues, and no, we don't really pay dues. We're paying our dues right now. Is any of this funny? I don't know.
I gotta learn some more jokes.
Yeah, you do.
You ready?
One.
What are we doing?
We're doing rainy night.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What have you been doing the last 4 minutes while I'm over here tuning?
Just wanted to check it.
You might need a cough drop. I've got some in my pocket. No? Okay. Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning as it lights up the sky. You know what makes me feel good? Well, I love a rainy night, such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips, in the moonlight shadow. Showers wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. Ooh, ooh. I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning as it lights up the sky. Oh, it makes me feel good. Well, I love a rainy night, it's such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips, in the moonlight shadow. Puts a smile on my heart of mine, puts a smile on my face every time, 'cause I love a rainy night. 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 Ooh. Showers wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night. 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 Yeah, I love a rainy night. Such a beautiful sight. I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love you too. I love a rainy night. Oh, oh. Yeah, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning as it lights up the sky. Oh, it makes me feel good. Oh, I love a rainy night, such a beautiful sight. Feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips, in the moonlight shadow. Showers wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night. 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 I love a rainy night, 'cause it makes me high. I love a rainy night. Oh, you too. I love a rainy night. Oh, oh.
Please practice the English.
As you can tell, that is a difficult song for intermediate players to find the ending to.
Well, it's so much fun, you just want to keep going.
Now, Alan, you got your choice here. You can double shot here. Here's your song in the lineup.
Yeah,
And solo time.
do some solo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Alan.
Popular demand.
Wait a minute, Jim, are you leaving? What?
Better get to singing.
Jeez.
He's gonna sing.
Get a better look. He's warming up his pitching arm, Alan.
Oh my God, how long have I known you?
Is this your solo?
Yeah, this will be one of my solos here.
Very good.
So we've kind of seen some of the influences here coming down the line. John Harder was doing some more classic rock, ZZ Top and the Stones. And then Ken's obviously a little bit more folky, more maybe contemporary.
The Beatles.
The Beatles.
Big fan.
I have no influence apparently.
You influenced me.
Oh, well, okay.
Not sure if that What's this song, Alan?
Oh, yeah, sorry. This guy named Citizen Cope. Anybody?
Yes.
Of course, Jim would know that.
Let's see.
You know it ain't easy for these thoughts to leave me. There's no words to describe it in French or in English. 'Cause diamonds they fade and flowers they bloom, and I'm telling you, these feelings won't go away. They've been knocking me sideways. They've been knocking me out lately. Whenever you come around me, these feelings won't go away. They've been knocking me sideways. I keep thinking in a moment that time will take them away. But these feelings won't go away. It ain't easy for these thoughts here to leave me. There's no words to describe it in French or in English. 'Cause diamonds they fade and flowers they bloom, and I'm telling you, these feelings won't go away. They've been knocking me sideways. They've been knocking me out lately. Whenever you come around me, these feelings won't go away. They've been knocking me sideways. I keep thinking in a moment that time will take them away.
Alan, something got in my eye.
Jim? Did I get at least a thumbs up?
Oh,
Yeah, thank you, Jim. All right, I'll see you in 2 years. All right. Do I get another one?
if you like.
Well, that was my best one, though.
All right. Talk about yourselves for a second. We've been admiring a lot of things. Alan always wears some nice shoes. He's got just an unfair amount of shoes. And there's got to be a whole room full of shoes in that house. I don't know.
More than his wife.
There's 2 rooms of shoes. Oh, so this is a song by a Canadian guy named Chris Gormley. He's a drummer, guitar player, ukulele player, kind of the full meal deal sort of player. Okay. To all the whiskey drinkers and the late night thinkers and the dream chasers and the memory erasers, I say cheers. Amen. To those who like to take it slow, those who drink too fast, those who need a few ice cubes to water down their glass, I say cheers. Amen. To the weekend warrior, the Monday morning soul destroyer, pop mixer in search of euphoria, I say cheers. Amen. To those with fancy cups and their tasting notes, distinguished palateers with discernment in their nose, I say cheers. Amen. This song's for you. I raise a glass and it's scrolling too fast on the tablet. I wish you nothing but the very best. This song's for everyone. I make a toast to always drink whiskey with the ones I love the most. Hear my whiskey prayer. Hear my whiskey prayer. To those who are struggling, make ends meet, can't afford good whiskey to keep you on beat, you can breathe. I say cheers and amen. To the heartbroken drinkers, the drinkers in love, those who drink too fast cause they can't get enough, I say cheers. Amen. To the happy and the sad, the good and the bad, to anyone I missed with a glass in their hands, I said cheers, this song's for you. I raise a glass, I wish you nothing but the very best. This song's for everyone. I'll make a toast to always drink whiskey with the ones I love the most. Hear my whiskey prayer. Hear my whiskey prayer. I'm no Canadian.
Let's do Julio before stuck in the middle.
I don't care, whatever. What do you want to do, John?
We're gonna do me and Julio down by the studio. Obviously a favorite.
Crowd favorite. It's a white favorite.
I'm up the John Road, left it, ran to the police station. Papa said, no, boy, get to my house. Well, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. Taking my time, but I don't know where to go. Clean up the rubber. Mama looked down, spits on the ground. Don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. Taking my time, but I don't know where. Gotta go. See the street broken. See me in Julio down by the schoolyard. See me in Julio down by the schoolyard. Whoa, and easy to take me away, but the rest of the story leads. The radical preacher come again, the really sweet soul on the other end. Well, I'm on my way. Don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. Taking my time, but I don't know where. Gotta go. Queen of Corona. See me in Julio down by the schoolyard. See me in Julio down by the schoolyard. See me in Julio down by the schoolyard. Thank you.
You want to do Steelers Wheel next?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay.
We had to take a break from Alan after Alan's solos, so
No, you didn't.
now we got to come back to Alan.
It's not all that. No.
He's great.
He is. He's hidden his talent from him. Now he's going to want a higher percentage in the tape.
All right, so I got 12 strings to tune for a sec, so talk.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody.
That'd be a good.
So this Irishman walks into a bar, and there's a big barrel of money on the
Not
counter.
that one, Ken. Not
How
that
big of a barrel?
I love this one. It's my favorite joke. So anyway, the guy goes up and he's like, "What's with all the money in the barrel here, bartender?" He says, "Oh, well, you put $20 in the barrel, and then you complete 3 tasks, and then you get all of the money in the barrel." "Oh, okay. Well, what are the tasks?" "Oh no, you got to put your money in first." Okay, so $20 goes in. Bartender says, "Okay, first you have to do you have to down a 5th of whiskey without making a face." Okay, and then you have to go out back. And
So
we've got
naturally, Ken is all in on this.
we got this mangy dog with a bad tooth that's got to be pulled, right? And then upstairs there's this 90-year-old virgin that needs to be taken care of, if you know what I mean. And the guy's like, "Well, I'm not going to do any of that stuff. That's crazy." He says, "Fine, but your $20 stays here." So off he goes, gets some liquid courage in him. He comes back a little bit later. He says, "All right, bartender, let's have it." So he downs the whiskey, and he's got tears coming out of his eyes, but he doesn't make a face. Then he goes out back, and you hear World War III is going off, barking and snarling, and it's horrible, screaming and agony. He comes back in, his clothes are torn, and he's got blood dripping all over him. And the bartender says, "Oh my good Lord, man, have a seat here, and take a rest." And he's like, No, I got to get this 3rd task out of the way. Where's that old broad with the bad tooth?
Should I keep tuning? Does it get better?
The more you drink, the better you sound.
Yeah, but it's not this kind of a venue.
Yeah, it's coffee. The more you drink, the more you'll be awake. You ready?
Oops, now in. Let me start that one over, shall I?
Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you, and I'm wondering what it is I should do. It's so hard to think about my face. Yeah, I'm all over the place. Rounds too late, focus to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started off with nothing, but you felt that you were something good. And your friends, they all come crawling and slap you on the back and say, please, please. Trying to make some sense of it all, but I can see that it makes no sense at all. Is it cool to go asleep on the floor? 'Cause I don't think I can take it anymore. My house to the left of me, shoulders to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started out with nothing and you found that you were something then. And your friends, they all come crawling and slap you on the back and say, please, please. Sounds good, boys. Well, I don't know why I can't hear tonight. I got a feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair, and I'm wondering how I can get a step. Rounds to the left of me, focus to the right. Here I am, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Stuck in the middle with you. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Alan Page.
Alan, you caught your breath too.
Oh, I got another one? Come on now.
Yeah, we're going to surprise you. We want you to do Rawhide. Yeehaw! Head 'em up. Next one is another rain song. Have you ever seen the rain?
Told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain on sunny days. I know, shining down like water. Have you ever seen the rain? I want to know. Have you ever seen the rain? Coming down sunny Thank you very much. I think that wraps it up for us, right?
Shoot, that ran right to the encore.
Oh, man.
We were rookies. Anyway, thank you so much.
Is that it? Is that
I
it?
totally enjoyed it.
Thank you. All right, that's it. Encore. What encore do you want to do?
Connie,
I thought they don't do them like that anymore. What?
oh, yeah.
Yeah. I thought you-
We don't do that one anymore either. So John Harder, wait, hold up there, cow dog. Is this our last song then? Is this the official encore? Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
maybe.
so, so, yeah, it is. It's another Commander Cody tone that we sang to our children for lullabies. It's a love song about a girl named Connie. Not going to go into any more than that.
What kid doesn't want to hear a love song about Connie?
Well, that sad old country song that's on the station been running through my mind all day today. I first heard it on a jukebox in Washington when Connie worked the New Highway Cafe. Well, that was sometime back in '67, and I was there. You could still get a Coca-Cola for a dime. And I guess that I was glad to be alive then, 'cause I never gave the world no never mind. And my 57th Ford, rolling rock and board, was a home away from home in every way. It was pretty cherry living, Kenny, back in '67. Connie worked the New Highway Cafe. Connie worked the New Highway Cafe. Well, me and Connie, we was going strong then. Living, loving, laughing day by day. Making out, making plans, making music. By the jukebox at the New Highway Cafe. Well, all them days are gone, yeah, forever. And old Connie's probably up and buried. Anyway, well, I guess that it can't hurt much to remember when Connie worked the New Highway Cafe. And my 57th Ford was going crazy for was a home away from home in every way. It was pretty cherry living back in '67 when Connie worked the New Highway Cafe. Connie worked the New Highway Cafe. Well, and I go kind of inside, get introspective, thinking about Connie. Try to do a little bass solo here for you. Kind of turn it up.
Turn it up.
Enough thinking about Connie. So let's take it down. Let's take it down out of respect. Me and Connie, we was going strong. Living, loving, laughing, make my day unavoidable. Making out, making plans, making music. On the jukebox at the New Highway Cafe. Well, all them days are gone. Yeah, forever. I hope Connie's not married. Anyway,
Oh, she is.
like I said, it can't hurt much to remember when Connie worked the New Highway Cafe. 7-4 was all I cried for. Was a home away from home in every way. It was big cherry living, Alan.
Yes, sir.
Back in '67, because you were only 3 when Connie worked the New Highway Cafe. in 57.
Connie worked the new highway cafe.
Kid wasn't born when
Connie worked the new highway cafe.
Probably too much information. Thank you so much.
Thank you.